Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Let's get right into it. This is what we're starting with, and this is the AI photo she presented me. And I'm starting with a medium ceramic drill bit. I go in with this drill bit to debulk the nail and to blend the cuticle area into the new growth, along with taking any of the lifting parts of the nail, which you'll end up seeing that there was quite a bit of lifting. I used a different base coat than I normally use on her, and it ended up not working out. As you can see right now, I am taking down some of that length also, and I'm just making sure that the bulk of the nail is taken off. And now I'm going in with a fine mini mandrel bit, and I'm definitely making sure I blend the new growth and the grown out hard gel just for a seamless application. As you can see, she's got some damage on this nail, so I'm taking it very easy and light. She ended up hitting her ring finger and her pointer finger, so I'm just double checking and making sure there's no cracks or anything. We did end up switching base coats to her original one, and the next set that we did, we had no problems. I am now going in with a wooden stick, and I am opening the cuticle pocket so I can go in with a flame bit and remove all of the dead cuticle stuck to the skin. I am using a loop tool to just further exfoliate and to give myself a good base so I can go in with my flame bit and not have it clogged, or just to give it a better and smoother base. I'm now going in with some talc-free baby powder, and I'm using it to dry out and grab any leftover oils on her skin and the surrounding areas. Also, it definitely helps with letting your flame bit glide a little bit easier. And here I am using a medium diamond flame bit to go ahead and do a Russian style manicure. I'm using it in reverse right now and just trying to flip up that dead area of skin, so when I go in with my nippers, I only nip the dead skin and not anything living. I'm using this drill bit at about 22,000 RPMs, and I'm just trying to make sure that I get all dead skin so no lifting occurs and I have a seamless gel application. I now switch the drill bit into forward, and I'm just doing the same thing and making sure I get my sinuses clean and everything lifted up, so when I go in my nippers it's just a clean cut. Here I am going in with my nippers, and I am nipping that dead skin that I lifted up. It's definitely hard to tell, but there is this little lip, and I just use that as my guide, and all I clip is the dead skin, and it gives me a more fresh, clean look. This is my holy grail Young Nails primer with American Creator base gel. Those are my holy grail, and those two products are what give me my 4 to 6 weeks retention on almost 99% of my sets. And here I am just taking a thin layer, but thick enough so it's level and it's smooth. I went ahead and I cured that base for about 60 seconds, and now I'm going in with the American Creator Framework Gel in the color Almondine, and I'm going in with a slip layer, and then I'm going to add my bead, and I'm going to make sure I take my little liner brush and pull the gel to the sides and make sure everything looks smooth and seamless. So you're gonna see me move the finger up and down. Kind of looks like I'm shaking it, but what I'm really doing is I'm looking in the glossiness of the nail and I'm looking for any imperfections using the beam of light, and it just lets me know if everything is straight and smooth. And then once I feel like it's the perfect smoothness, I go in with my flash curing light and I cure for 10 seconds. If you look in the glare of the light, you can see how it is a little jagged and a little bumpy. So ultimately, when I move the nail up and down, I'm looking for the gel to be straight and I'm looking for it to not have little swiggly lines in it. So flipping the nail upside down is just basically letting the gravity pull that gel down so it's not pancaking on the edges of the nail, and it's giving you more of an apex in the middle of the nail. I went ahead and I cured that finger for 60 seconds, and now I'm going in with a second layer just to make sure that I build that nail up correctly. I didn't want to add too much product just to make sure it was cured all the way, and just because if you add too much product, it definitely likes to run everywhere. So I just did a thin little layer, and now I'm going in with a second layer just to make sure that that nail is built up and it's where it needs to be for that length. I'm now going in with a 100 grit file, and I am going to just go ahead and file into the almond shape that she wanted. And because I like to do the no file method with my hard gel, I don't go in and file on top of the nail, which is why I'm so adamant on trying to make sure that my nail is nice and smooth on top, just so I don't waste any more time, because time is money. I did file a lot in this set only because I did take some length down and I had to re-almond the nails out, but also she does have curved nails. You can't tell in the video, but I definitely brought some of the nails back up just so they're straight and they're not so curved anymore because we took that length down. Honestly, there really isn't much to say about the nail art. Um, but I just went ahead and I followed the AI photo she gave me, and I tried to mix some colors and replicate it as much as I can. Um, you will see that I am definitely a perfectionist, and I go in and I fix the French a couple of times. It's just because I'm a perfectionist at the end of the day, but I'm just going to go ahead and let you watch me do the nail art, and I will come back in the end. please forgive me for these bad angles. I was about 2.5 hours into this set and I was about to run late for my next client, and I was locked in and just trying to finish so I didn't run into my next client. But in the end, we got the set done and she ended up loving it. These are the photos she ended up taking for me as we did run into my next client. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.